じゃあまあとりあえず全部指示通りに動くか。
It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
事務所の見取り図。どういうことだ？
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the
ドア
door
入ってや
on
ろ
his
う。
left.
いくらでも入ってやるさ。
Yet there was not a single person here either.
おお、
Feeling
誰もい
a
ないこ
wave
とも
of
知っている。
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
そ
hoping
し
he
て
might find an answer there. Coming
階
to
段
a
を上がるぞ。
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
いくらで
boss's
もやってやる
office.
さ。お前の指示通りに。すべてお前の指示通りにやってやろう。
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
おお、どうなるか。
Dark secrets, the keypad,
どうなるか分かってるぞ、俺も。
buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
2845だ。あれ全然ずれてる。2845だ。28。あ、ずれてる。ずれてる。中央がわからん。画面の中央がわからん。ああ、4じゃない。2845なんだ。画面の中央は全然わかんないの。OK、2845。はい、オープン。もう開いてた。もう開いてんの？え開けててくれたん？ああ、そうなんや。俺押さんでもよかった？よーし、行くぞー。繰り返せば繰り返すほど早めに作動してくれんのね。よし。なんならもう降りてくれていいんだぞ。もう降りた後の場面でいいんだぞ。もうなんならボタンを押すか押さないかところまでいいぞ。あそこまで行っていいぞ。オンかオフスイッチのとこでいい。なんなら一気に飛んでくれてもいいんだ。よし。まっすぐ進んでやろう。そしてこれを押すんだな。分かってるぞ。
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
よし。行くぞ。進んでけ。これだ。
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind-control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
いけ。で、どうなんだ？ん？お？不安がこみ上げるよね。不安だよね。どうしたいの？やったか
？He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
自由がすぐそばにありました。
Freedom was mere moments away.
いやー、どうもこんにちは。自由さんこんにちは。
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
あ、そうですね。彼はどのようにして機械の手から解放されたんでしょう。この見知らぬ建物には他にどのような謎が存在しているのでしょうか。まあいい。俺はクリアしたんだ。いいんだ。
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
よし、行くぞ。
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense
会社の外
possibility
こ
of
んな
a new path before
こん
him.
ななんか
This
フ
was
ァ
exactly
ンタ
the
ジ
way
ーな
right now
世界なんだね。
things were
会社の
meant
外
to
はすごいファンタジー。
happen. And Stanley was happy.
おお、幸せでした。お、実績ロック解除。あざーす。なんか実績ロック解除しました。ビートザゲーム。ゲームを倒したぞ。打ち倒したぞと言うてるわけですね。ということで、これでとりあえずのエンディングは見たということでしょうか。ちょっと調べます。ちょっとインターネット調べてみましょう。このゲームのことについて。はい、ちょっととりあえず調べてみましたら、一番最後に見たやつがフリーダムエンドってやつですね。ちなみにこれ日本語ウィキみたいなやつを見ております。スタンリー・パラブル、日本語ウィキっていうところを見てるんですけれども、とりあえずフリーダムエンド、すべてナレーターの指示通りに動くフリーダムエンドと、であと爆発エンドですね。システムパワーをオフにしないでオンにすることで発生する、いわゆる核爆発に巻き込まれるっていう、その爆発エンド。それと、あとは、マリエラ狂気エンドってやつですね。これは階段を上に登らずに下に降りるっていう選択をしたとき、それのエンド。さらには、右のドアに入って倉庫に進み、リフトに乗ってそのまま渡るっていう電話エンドってやつですね。これもやりましたね。全18エンディングあるみたいです。で僕が見たのは1、2、3、4、4つか。また4つしか見てない。まだまだいっぱいあるんですね。じゃあちょっといろいろ試してみましょうか。まず一番簡単にできそうなのが、臆病者エンドってやつですね。これをやってみましょう。これは、外に出ないで扉を閉じるっていうエンディングだそうです。
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
そういうことか。指示がやってきたね。よかったよかった。このままやってこないもんかと思ったよ。ということで、とりあえずそのエンドは見ましたね。臆病者エンド見ました。あと言っていないのが現実の人間エンド。右のドアに入って倉庫に進み、リフトに乗ってそのまま渡る。その後、鳴っている電話を取らずに電話線を抜くっていうエンドだそうです。やってみましょうか。とりあえず右のドアに行ってみるそうです。なんかいろいろとエンディングがあるんだね。とりあえず休憩室に行くと、はい、休憩室入りました。そして出ましょう。 で、これ入った方がいいんかな？入りましょうか。
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either.
戻っちゃったよ。
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
これ
go
違
up
う
to
な。
his
電話エンド
boss's
じゃないな。
office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
こ
his
れ間違っ
boss's
たな。
office.
電話エンドじゃないわ。ボタン、選択を間違えた。右の扉に行って、なんかオフィスの感じもだいぶ簡略化されてんねんけど。同僚のオフィスとかだいぶ消えてるで。まあいいわ。とりあえず右のドアに入って、
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
こちらね、最初のドアに入らず
Stanley
に
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
倉庫に
5
入る。
years ago.
で、倉庫に入ってリフトに乗ると。
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
で、この電話が鳴るところ
You
で
need to be the one to do this.
電話を取らない
To reach
と。
out to- Oh, no, 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 you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
おう
That
電話の
wasn't
線を
supposed to be
切
a
った。
choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
めっちゃ紙めくってる。
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
お約束を守らなかった
It's
ね。
actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional
教育ビデ
video.
オ。教育ビデオ見せられるの？
Choice.
始まっ
It's
た。
the best
チョイ
part
ス。
of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most
おう
dangerous.
正しいものを
For
選べ
example,
と。
in this scenario, a hypothetical real
誰こいつ？
person named
誰
Stephen
こいつ？
has a choice. He could
失敗
spend
したデ
years
カプリオみ
helping
たいな。
improve the quality of life for citizens of
失敗したデカプリオみたい
impoverished
な
third
顔
world
してるけど。
nations. Or he
なんで
could
花を渡してん
systematically
の？
set
全然
fire
理
to
解できな
every
い。
orphan living in a 30-kilometer
状
radius
況
of
が
his
全く理
house.
解できない。
Which
なんで灯油
choice
持っ
would
と
you
んの？
make?
灯油
Remember
と炎
that
なんで
unlike
持っとん
here,
の？
the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice
センス。
that does
おう
not conform to
感覚だと。
rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a
ああ、
person
フィッ
who
シュ。
does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
誰やね
Allow
ん、
the
またこい
person
つ。
to finish their thought,
X。
then provide an
ミスター
excuse
X
why
です
you
か？
cannot continue talking.
誰やね
Turn to a
ん。
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
practice。おう、練習だ。
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most
なんで
medical
ワニに顎乗
professionals
せとん？
recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
1日最低
Do you
8
make
回の
more
選
than
択
8?
を推奨しています。
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
移動ですか？なんすか？ビデオまで、教育ビデオまで見せられて、何したいの私。はい。戻る？とりあえず戻る？
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
完全な策で。まったく戻ればいいんか。自ら戻る、自分の部屋に。休憩室やってきたよ。どうも、こんにちは。
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
左のドアを選ぶ？
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
あれ、なんかだいぶ壊れてる。だいぶぶっ壊れてると、これ。どういうこと戻らされた。申し訳ない。はい。はい。左のドア？もう一回右行ってみる？リアクションなし。この部屋なんやねん。右側の部屋おかしいやろ。もう行かす気ないやん。もう右の部屋。完全に行かす気ないやん。はい、左入りましたよ。ちょっと何か言って。ちゃんと左入ったんやから。何か言ってほしいわ。
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
ぐっちゃぐちゃやん。
Why? For what?
椅子がのめり込んどんねんで。
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
おー、ゲーム。なおー。ゲーム終わらされた。うわいし。あら。
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
あら。
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
もう永遠とループさせられんのね。左に入る
Stanley
まで。
came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
そろそろ左に入ってやるよ。入りましたよ。いやいや、どうも。あ、ちゃんとしとるやん。
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
下にすら降りれなくなっている。さあ、じゃあまあそのまま行ってみるか。上司のとこ行ったらどうなる？はい、入ってきました。あれ、部屋の中も変わってる。
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
おお、やってみるか。ナイスシャーク115。どうすんだやらされただけやぞ。
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. どうだNight Shark 115
Is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
ナイトシャーク115。
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it, but you know what?
いや、どうやってやったらいいかわかんないです。ナイトシャークってなんす？ナイトシャークってなんすか？
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
左のドア通ったら左のドア通ったでめっちゃ怒られるやんけ。めっちゃ怒られた。何これ？ああ、俯瞰的に見てる自分を。うん。で、左のドア入りました言うてる中。お、スタンリーは無視ですか？
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
無視されてるな。
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you want.
俺がナレーションやってるみたいになってるやん。
Step forward, please. Choose.
頼むよ、動いてくれよ。スタンリーさん。スタンリーさん、お願い。
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
すごい泣きそうになってる。
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
待つしかないの。かわいそうに。これはこれでナレーションもかわいそうやわ。よし。とりあえずじゃあこの、現実の人間エンドってやつかなはクリアしましたね。